everyone. This is Henny Espinosa with Just Wish Foundation. Today, we are joined by Jack Herr, president of the Guardsmen. And for 76 years now, that organization has helped countless young people in their development and well-being. Thank you so much for joining us on Just Wish Foundation, Jack.
Thank you for having me, and thank you guys for reaching out. You guys
Of
are
course.
you guys are an amazing organization, and
Thank you so
you guys,
much.
yeah,
And
absolutely. And
and
you guys,
likewise as well, Jack. I know you
yeah,
guys have a rich history. So tell us how the Guardsmen, it was founded in what, 1947 by
correct.
World War II veterans, right? Returning stateside to San Francisco in particular. Tell us about that. And what was the mission then for these World War II veterans?
Absolutely. So it was started in 1947, downtown San Francisco, and it was a combination of kind of young business leaders in the city and also veterans that were coming back from the war. And it was, it was a way for them to find, an opportunity to give back to the city. And so they came up with the mission statement of supporting at-risk youth in our community. And, it started with our campership program. And our campership program is bringing youth in, kind of tough neighborhoods, and getting them out of the city, getting them into nature, getting them out to camps and supporting their camperships, every summer. And so that's how it started. And it's pretty amazing. And over the years, it's evolved from, raising, X amount of dollars to us raising, millions of dollars,
Wow.
annually. And
Wow.
we send about 2,500 kids every year to various outdoor camps. And some of those camps are Boys and Girls Club up in Camp Mendocino, CYO camp up in Sonoma, Girl Scouts of America, Boy Scouts of America. And so we pay for their camp and we support them. And but it, all started from like-minded, all volunteers who wanted to find a way to make an impact. And it's something that we're very proud about, of having lasted since
Yeah.
1947
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
continues with that mission.
Yeah.
And it's all volunteer organization. We have three amazing employees that have worked with us. Tina has been with us for over 40 years.
Yeah.
Heather, who is our director of development, has been with us for over 10 years. Hillary has been with us for 10 years. And so they are our heart and soul of the organization. And then we have a membership of about 150 all Bay Area gentlemen under the age of 40. And they are, they have requirements to work our tree lot, work our fundraising, our wine auction, our sports auction, our P10 race, which is 4,000 runners across the bridge through the city. So we have various other events that are our big source of income to support our campership program. But the one, our big one is our tree lot that we just wrapped up this past weekend. And our tree lot has been around. So our tree lot was founded 1 year after the Guardsmen were founded, which is
Oh,
pretty
wow.
cool. We just
Been
wrapped
around
up.
for a long time as
It
well. Yeah.
has, yeah. And we just finished our 50th year at Fort
Wow.
Mason in the marina. Before that, we were at different, locations on Van Ness, Union Square, Palace of Fine Arts. But we've had an amazing partnership, amazing relationship with the Park and Rec, which is over at Fort Mason. And we sell over 6,500 trees that we bring in from Portland. We bring in from Half Moon Bay, and every one of those trees that we sell, every event we have at our tree lot, all supports our campership program, as well as our scholarship program that we started, 20 years ago, which I can talk about a little bit later. But our scholarship program allows us to send kids to private schools in the Bay Area, kindergarten through senior year of high school. And we'd send about 250 kids every year for that. So
So
the Guardians, Yeah.
Tell us a little bit, Jack. I know you guys have kind of evolved and expanded through the years, right?
Yep.
What started out really as kind of the campership opportunities that you were talking about. Um, just describe for us a little bit about the population that you guys serve, the at-risk youth that
Yep.
the Guardsmen serves. Tell us a little bit about that and
Yeah.
why there was such a need. When it was founded, that was immediately kind of the focus for the mission.
Absolutely. We support a very diverse group of kids. It's very, comparable to how being diverse San Francisco is. So it is the entire community is who we support. And, it was, at the time we were founded, that's how it started. And, of supporting, everyone in San Francisco and getting them out into the cities. But it's grown just because our fundraisers have grown, the community has grown, and the need for support from foundations and organizations have grown. But, we support anyone in the community that needs help, that wants to go to one of our camps, that needs support for high schools. So we are, devoted. We roll up our sleeves, we sell trees, we get involved with the community. And, if someone needs a scholarship, if someone needs, a campership support, we're there to help them. And it's something that, we're very proud about. And it's something, the community of San Francisco has given so much to us, and this is our way of giving back
To them.
That's
Yeah.
so amazing. And the Guardsmen is a pretty unique organization, and it's the guys in the Guardsmen come from various backgrounds, from San Francisco Police Department, San Francisco Fire Department, tech companies, doctors, insurance. It's just everyone's got just broad backgrounds, and we all bring our kind of expertise to the organization as an all volunteer group, and to kind of just grow our organization and continue to push it over the years. And
these are all gentlemen, correct?
They're everyone under the age of 40. Once you turn 40, you kind of go into our senior status, as we call it, where you don't have the same volunteer requirements. And we have 1,500 members that have been Guardsmen, everyone from, the chief of police to the sheriff of San Francisco to people that work in the mayor's office. So it's an amazing organization that's embedded in kind of the history and culture of San Francisco, and something we're very proud about.
So would you say, Jack, that there's that brotherhood, obviously, right, among the volunteers that have really been kind of developed in the organization?
Yeah, absolutely. But it's more that we just have a shared common, understanding and goal of, we want to give back to the city that has given so much to us. And this is our way of doing it, of, like I said, rolling up our sleeves, getting 6,000 trees coming down from Oregon, standing them. We started a pumpkin patch where we bring, thousands of pumpkins, and we deliver them all across the Bay Area. We deliver them to every clubhouse for Boys and Girls Club. The president of Boys and Girls Club, Rob Conley, is also a Guardsman so when we go up to Camp Mendocino for our annual work weekend, we're up there, we're fixing up the camp, we're getting it ready for all the campers to come, in addition to the financial support that we give them. We just started, in the summertime this year, we go to many of our partner schools, and which is like Mission Dolores Academy, and there's so many, but we come in there, we'll help them financially, but we also come and we'll fix up the school, we'll paint, we'll build benches, we'll clean libraries and desks, and whatever they need, we're there for their support. And so it's an amazing way for us to give back and support the community.
The term Guardsman, what does that symbolize for you guys?
Yeah, it was a term that was our founders kind of came up with in 1947, but it sticks with us. In my eyes, we're Guardsmen, we're here to support, we're here to guard, we're here to elevate the community, elevate the kids, elevate the families, and give them opportunities that get them on an amazing track. And we like I said, our scholarship, we follow them from, if they want, from kindergarten all the way up, and support them to their senior year of high school. So we want to do whatever we can to make sure that that we're helping them and pushing them forward.
Let's talk about kind of their development, these young people. Campership for you guys is so important, right? What kind of development do they get from these camps that you guys send them to?
Yeah, it's a good question. It really is about just getting them out of the city, giving them the opportunity to be out in nature, giving them the opportunity to see, what it's like up in Mendocino County, what it's like in Sonoma County, and giving them that opportunity to have fun, not get caught up in, all the other world life stuff, and to just be a kid. And, being out in nature is an amazing thing. And, our partners, CYO, Boys and Girls Club, have created amazing programs. And in the day-to-day of these camps, they teach leadership, they teach mental health, they teach physical health, everything. And it's such, it's such a cool thing to see. And, we go up to the camps every year, and the kids, how excited they are when they get off the buses and they drop them off. And it really is just, giving them an opportunity to have fun, giving them an opportunity to learn and be together and be supported by some amazing foundations like Guardsmen, Boys and Girls Club, CYO, YMCA. And not everyone has that opportunity. And so we're amazing catalysts to help them to have that.
And for those, the scholarship program, Jack, those are for select students, right? Would you say?
Yeah. So we do have certain.
Is it competitive, that scholarship?
We don't try and make it competitive, but there is some criteria like income, has, and, where they live. But, we try and make it as, not it's open to anyone to apply. And, but it's, we have certain partner schools that we work with that are, private schools in the Bay Area that we have strong relationships with, and that come to us when they have a kid come into their school that needs financial support. And we do have criteria, but it's nothing intense. It's just, hey, we want to make sure we're supporting the right families, and they're motivated too and want to work with us. And what's amazing too is like when we have our tree lot, when we have our pumpkin patch, a lot of these kids come down and volunteer at it, and they come and help and support and get involved. And it's just a great kind of, bonding experience as well. And they get to, see everything about the Guardsmen. And something we're very proud about is, we've had several Guardsmen that we have supported as campers, as scholarship, that have gone through our programs, who have grown up to be board members of the Guardsmen, to be board members of Boys and Girls Club, who have worked for the city and county mayor's office.
Wow.
And it's pretty amazing to see, that kind of impact.
And now it's their turn to be,
absolutely,
the mentor to these kids, to guide these kids. So you guys have developed leaders from the programs through the years.
Yes.
And so that's kind of it's passing it forward, that kind of leadership. Yeah.
Absolutely. That's a great way to put it.
That's great. That's great. So you were mentioning earlier about the tree lot.
Yeah.
So tell us about that. That was so successful. That's every year, and you said it's been around for a long time. And the funds for that, for those who are interested to maybe support you guys through that next year, the funds for that go to your programs, right?
Absolutely. So every dollar we make off Christmas trees, our ornaments, everything goes right back to our general fund of supporting, the campership and scholarship. And so our tree lot started in 1948, and it was, guys took a corner on Van Ness and just started selling trees. And every year it's grown and grown and grown to now we're doing $1.4 million in Christmas trees. We do corporate events where big organizations come down and support us as well, like Goldman Sachs, Williams Sonoma. They host holiday parties with us. But we do 6,500 trees. We do a 700 person crab feed. We do a
Wow.
2,000 person end of the tree lot party called the Guardsmen Tree Lot
Yeah.
Party. That's just had its 20th year. But every one of the profit from the party, the profit from crab feed, everything that we do goes back to the kids and supports our annual budget of supporting the kids. And it is the largest indoor Christmas tree lot in Northern California, which is
Wow.
pretty cool. And we're proud to stand by that. And we've grown it to now where we have a full operation of delivery trucks going all throughout the Bay Area. We've got almost 10 trucks. We'll deliver anyone, but it's run by an all volunteer organization of
Wow.
guardsmen. No one's paid, no one's there for anything, and we run it and come down. But it's turned into this, not just a tree lot now. It's kind of turned into this winter pop-up, where we have restaurants serving
Yeah.
drinks and
It's great.
local businesses having like a craft fair. But everything that gets sold and everything that we do there goes back to support the kids in the community.
Yeah, yeah. For you, Jack, personally, how did you become involved in the Guardsmen, and kind of tell us the sense of fulfillment that you get from being part of this tradition, this rich history? What does it mean for you?
For me, when I joined, all I knew was the tree lot, and so I joined 5 years ago, and I got invited down by a good friend of mine. My brother-in-law had joined a few years before me, and I knew how the amazing stuff that they did for the community. But once you really get involved in the organization, you can really understand the impact of what we do from our campership and our scholarship. But to me personally, it is an amazing way to support, like I said, support the city that has given so much to me. And just even at our Christmas lunch that we had at the Fairmont, the mayor, London Breed, came, the district attorney Jenkins came, the fire chief, the police chief, and everyone spoke about the impact that we do for the kids. And it's something I'm very proud of. A lot of other organizations might be family foundations or just write checks, but we're in there, we're roll up our sleeves, we're getting to work, we're staying till 10 at night at our tree lot cutting trees, we're delivering across the Bay Area, we're hitting the phones, we're raising money. And it's just amazing to have 150 like-minded individuals with the same passion for improving the city of San Francisco and giving opportunities to the families. And it's just, the power behind that is unreal. And the organization is stronger than ever. And, from COVID to the state of San Francisco right now, doesn't stop us. We continue do what we do, we show up and we get it done. And so it makes me proud, and it makes me, honored to live in San Francisco and work with so many individuals in the community and supporting kids.
Yeah. So next year, I mean, is a big year for you guys as well. You guys tell us about kind of the big programs and projects that you have in store that the community can really take part of.
Absolutely. No, great question. So, right now we're in this post tree lot, kind of everyone decompresses from 24/7 moving trees, selling trees. But we start back up, January 3rd. We have a board meeting January 6th. And, we're hitting it hard. But February, we have our 47th annual Guardsmen wine auction that brings in close to $250,000 net. And we bring in 30 different wineries from Napa, Sonoma, France. And there's a big tasting. We have a live auction, a wine auction. And it's amazing. It's down at the Palace Hotel. You jump to April, we have our Presidio 10 race, which has transformed over the years, where it used to be called the Mayor's Cup, where it was a race over the Bay Bridge. Before that, it was a race around Angel Island, and now it's in its 10th, 12th year. And we start down at Marina Green, and people run through the Presidio, across the Golden Gate Bridge, back around through the marina, and we have a big expo at the end. Levi's was our partner on that for about 4 years, so it's a pretty cool one. And it's, people from all over the world come to the P10, and they actually kind of use it to train for the big Boston Marathon, the Nike Marathon. So we have some pretty high-end runners that come. But then we also have, kids and families, and people bring their dogs, and Fort Point, beer and Bloody Mary celebration at the end with music. And so it's pretty cool. And so that's our April one. And then we have one, it's called the Guardsmen Sports Auction, and it's in partnership with the San Francisco Giants. We have 2 or 3 guardsmen that work for the Giants, and we have an amazing relationship with the Giants Fund, which is their financial arm, and just the Giants in general. And that's at the Fairmont Hotel this year. And it's similar to a wine auction. It's a big event, a dinner, a live auction. So sports celebrities come, and it's and we all, the kids come to that. Some give speeches. But it's a very unique one that's been around for, I think we're coming up to 25 years on that event. And then we have various other ones throughout the year. But the one that I didn't talk about was our pumpkin patch, which we started 5 years ago. We realized we're pretty damn good with seasonal pop-ups like our tree lot. So our supplier down in Half Moon Bay was like, "Hey, you guys should consider doing pumpkins." And so we took a parking lot in the middle of COVID and ran it 5 years ago, and it's grown into one of our big events where we grossed over $100,000. And we give free pumpkins to our partner schools and camps, and the community comes down, and it's very cool. And but it's all run by our volunteers of 150 guys. But those are coming up. We have a new event that'll be coming up in August or June, which is called the Guardsmen Open. It's a golf tournament. And we have another one which is called Bark in the Park, which started last year, and it's grown to 1,500 people. But it's an event for people with their dogs, and food trucks, and a dog show, and that raised close to $50,000 last year. And so we're always trying to find events that the community likes, the community engages with, that are unique, that make money, that allow us to continue to support the community. And so and then we also have a large strategic fundraising arm, which engages with foundations, family foundations, high net worth, and people that just want to give back to the community through the Guardsmen. And that's a huge point. And even our corporate sponsorship team, where we engage with a lot of companies and that want to get involved. So all those things are moving at one time, and amazing board of directors. Another 11 guys. I'm the 12th guy and the president this year. And, we continue to keep moving the group, keep pushing it forward, keep doing what we've been doing for 70 plus years.
It's so amazing, Jack, because it's like, you talk with so much passion about what you guys do. And I can certainly imagine the rest of your volunteers as well, having that like-mindedness, like you were talking about, and giving the community different avenues, different opportunities to help. And it's, you guys come up with all of these events and projects that they can feel invested in to give back to their community, while having fun, right? And seeing really the change and the development in these young people. And hopefully they will have that opportunity later on when they become adults to also give back to the next generation. And that's just such an amazing tradition that you guys have. And for us at Just Wish Foundation, we want to do our part as well. I feel like that passion to serve is just so contagious. And at some point next year, we want to take part in your events, right? We want to meet you guys, and it'll be great. And for us, for this holiday season, we want to give back to you guys with a donation of our own, and it's just certainly we're really proud that you guys are San Franciscans and you're doing this for our community here in San Francisco. So more power to you guys, to the Guardsmen, and to you, Jack, and its leadership. And we certainly salute you guys for doing that for our community and the kids.
And the kids, yeah. Well, I couldn't, to give a donation to us, it means so much. So I want to say thank you from every Guardsman, our board of directors. It goes a long way, and I hope we can continue to build this relationship.
Yeah.
And you have no doubt I'm going to be inviting you guys to all of our events, and you'll even see it even more as you kind of come involved. Just the family element and the community aspect as you kind of come down, and it's so unique to have an organization that does have a social element to it, but it is, at its heart, at its core, we are, a charity nonprofit that's
giving back. Yes.
Francisco. We have a good time. We enjoy doing it, but that's our sweet sauce. That's what keeps everyone kind of wanting to continue to come back and being involved. And it's such an amazing organization, and I really do appreciate the donation that you guys given us. It goes a long way, and it's amazing.
Thank you, Jack. Thanks so much, and we talk soon. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Absolutely.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.